Good morning. It is currently 5:45 AM. I think Andy is planning on getting here around 6:30. I'm making a cup of tea. I'm still in my penguin pajamas and I feel a bit more ready. That's such a fat lie. I just can't be arsed thinking about it. I'm gonna be so for real. We'll just see how the day goes. Anyways, I'm gonna go make a tea, but look at this. I just woke up and I thought I was blind. I came in here to get tissue because I had a blocked nose, and you're not going to be able to see anything but my reflection, but that's the point, is that it's so foggy you literally can't really see anything. Look at this. It's just fog. So that's a nice way to start the day, I suppose. I'm going to be incredibly honest. I did wake up at 5 AM and I have laid in bed thinking, if I'm going to get so antsy and up my own arse about half my marathon, what am I going to be like when I've got 25 to do next year? Like, I'm doing the Manchester half, I'm doing the Manchester Marathon, and it's the same route as the Manchester half next April, and it's double the distance. And I'm here going, oh, but what if I get my fueling wrong? Oh, but what if my race doesn't go to plan? But please, you weren't a runner a year ago. Stop freaking out. Oh, sometimes I just I think it's a mixture of being a woman and then having ADHD, autistic traits. I just think that I wouldn't be me if I didn't overthink chronically. So here's the game plan. I'm making tea, I'm going to make my mum coffee, my videographer's coming in about 45 minutes, my best friend's coming to do my hair, so everyone's going to be here, and I'm going to hand over to Andy, who's going to take the pressure off of me so that I can just focus on running, and he's going to focus on capturing the moment.
In here. I'm going to have to ram it. Right, I can keep all these out. Which one will I have before? So I mean, if we do them to mum's going to see us at about kilometre 2. Kilometre 3 anyway.
I reckon just have one between us.
Should I leave one with mum then?
Yeah.
What flavour electrolyte have you got? Can we have mine first, because it's berry, and it's my favourite. Motivate me. It's a small things. Okay.
Do you want me to try fit it in this one?
No, because we can just swap it, carrying it between the two of us. Or worst comes to worst, I'll just do what I do with my phone, which is that's not
wrong you though.
Yeah, but I normally put my phone in there anyway. I think this will fit in here with my gels anyway. It's just going to require some brute force to close it. Yeah, fine. Not my fucking braces. Honestly, yeah, that's fine. It does feel like I have a little bit of a hunchback.
Where the phone?
Do you ever think about the fact that we're going to need 8 gels when I'm running these marathons? I'm going to need 8 gels. Where am I going to put them? I'm going to need Hayden in this fanny pack. Hayden's going to be running next to me.
Just ask the drug dealer. You know, when they travel, they hide everything everywhere. They strap it to them.
You're our man.
So I'll be there, is it?
That'll be fine.
And pull up and down just to at least
get a feel.
What, yeah, fine. Okay. I ran with it the other night anyway, so it's fine. Okay. I just need fashion to do my hair. Thank you.
Oh, so you get, oh okay, I get it now.
What'd you get?
Exchange for t-shirt at finish line. So you get a t-shirt if you finish.
No, you get a medal if you finish, but I paid an additional £55 for the t-shirt, which I feel like a fat waste of money, but anyways. It's for Hayden.
Oh,
so
that's the one.
Yeah, so we can cut out Guernsey wearing a t-shirt that says I finished the Manchester half. It's going to be like, did it?
Yeah.
Me, did it?
Have you got smaller pins?
No, unfortunately not. Actually, yes. Not replacing the relationship that I have with you because nothing could, but it's like
It's different.
But it's like hearing that wisdom, or like hearing how she's parented her daughter.
You're saying I'm thick.
No, but
You did just say.
Jeannie's got 20 years on you. But then I also think they're closer because of Hayden.
Yeah, I think it is what it is based on what experiences we've had and how we've either reacted or responded to them and dealt with them as we've kind of grown together.
I mean, yes, Christ, I remember when I was maybe 17, 18, the first time I was like, yeah, I've been planning a brother's funeral, and I'm like, I'm 17, 18, and I'm thinking, this woman's tapped. Like, and now I understand that that was your way of dealing with what was coming, of like the inevitable. So the way of you processing Hayden becoming sick with the seizures and how that developed was you looking forwards rather than like feeling sorry for yourself and feeling like caught in the moment. You had me when you were 17, you had Hayden when you were 23.
Yeah.
When I think about how I was as a person when I was 17 and 23,
Yeah.
I couldn't have handled a normal child at 17. I definitely couldn't have handled a special needs one.
You can't, I don't think you can.
Especially you.
I don't think you can.
I think I learned a lot from being a sibling. Shut up. Of Hayden. I think it taught me a lot of patience. It taught me a lot of like.
Did it?
Why is everybody just throwing shots at each other? Honestly.
And then who's this?
Curtis is having a 1 at 18 as well.
That's easy.
That's it. And then the yogurts are for after.
We'll put them in. So, which yogurt are you?
Whichever one Curtis wants.
Oh, I'll peach juice.
Here. This is what I want. Which is why I said to Curtis it was too heavy all at once.
See you later, right? Hey Siri, play music.
Do you know what? I reckon if all of the tracks were like this temperature, it'd be fine.
Yeah. Abu Dhabi isn't going to be there, is it?
I'm more worried about Qatar, I think.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this famous northern powerhouse city of sport, which today will see more than £1 million raised for various local and national charities. As a record-breaking 28,000 men and women pound the streets for 13.1 epic miles of graft, heart and passion. This is the eagerly anticipated Manchester Half 2025. Can't wait for the drama to unfold.
I need to stretch. I've had no time to do this. Andy is going to kill me, but Andy, I hope you get good footage because I need to warm up.
I crossed and I saw 203 and I was like, that's only 9 seconds across 2 hours. And I was like, but the issue is between 3k and 8k, I was fucking flying. And I was like, I've gone out too quick, like I fucked it. And then yeah.
Always happens.
I literally got to the finish line, cried, took my trainers off and I was like, I'm done. I'm never putting these fucking trainers on again.
And they apparently can't work it. You also was like, I can't find how anyone finished. It's like you type their name in.
It was so nice to see all of your faces, like it was the motivation. When we passed you at like kilometre 10, thank you, I said to Sasha I got a stitch and then I started having a panic attack because it wouldn't go and I was like doing everything I know to do to get rid of it and I started crying.
Curtis was like, stop fucking crying. And I was like, this is what I need you to be nice. I saw one of those from like from the start to about kilometre 8, I was sausage spotting. And every sausage I saw, I was like, sausage! And then whoever was like holding it would be like, yeah! My brain was like, walk, it's easier, let's just have a little stroll. And I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I'd rather run like 10 minutes. And the issue is everybody starts moving. You end up wasting your energy, dodging everyone.
How do you feel about the marathons now then?
Why did you have to do that?
I'm just asking the question, I'm just putting it out there.
I think we might be, I'm going to start training for the marathon now.
Yeah, run tomorrow morning, is it?
I think I might just go for an easy, stretch the legs out, because otherwise I'm going to be in agony.
None of it's straight, it's all like winding and it's just
and then
all up.
I think because the road was so uneven, coming into sail and out of sail, I felt like one of my legs was hitting the floor sooner than the other one.
Well, my right knee's fucked, so now my left knee's fucked.
How did you feel that went?
I would be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed because I had gone out thinking that I would get sub 2 because I had trained for sub 2.
Mm-hmm.
So to see 2 hours and 3 minutes, I was like pissed off. But I also think that for the things that happened during the race, to still finish just 3 minutes shy of sub 2, a lot of people, even I at points felt like I was going to give up. So I was only really like 8 seconds per kilometre off of achieving that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even 7 or 8 seconds. So it's like still very close. And I think that it's a good place to figure out where I'm at ahead of obviously next year. One thing that I would take away from today is that next year I'm going to need people with me.
Mm-hmm.
Doing it by myself is not impossible, but it's going to make it way more difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that especially even in just the conversation, because today it was about pace. I had a time in mind and I wanted to achieve that time. Next year it's not about time. Next year it's about listening to my body, and if I need to slow down, I slow down. And if I get a second wind, I go and I enjoy it and I fly for, a couple kilometers, hopefully 10, 15, 20, whatever. But today was more about like seeing how much I can get out of myself and pushing myself as far as I can.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that I just got to that point where I was like, I can continue pushing myself, but my race wasn't today. My race is making sure I can withstand everything I want to do next year. In my head, I was thinking like, oh yeah, 25 marathons, so easy. I was so pumped. It will not be easy. But I think that there's a nice part of it that like I can run a half, I can have a rest, I can have a refuel, I can assess the situation, see how I'm feeling. I don't have to smash out a full marathon. It's a mental game. Physically, I was very capable of finishing that. But the battle was with my mind.
Yeah.
And it's hard because your head's like, oh, but you've done so well. Why don't you just knock it back a bit? Why don't you just have a walk? Everybody else is walking. Why don't you just do that? But you're sore, you're feeling it. Be kind to yourself. And you need to overcome that and be like, yeah, bullshit, shut up. On average, in the first 10K, I was running about 5:41, which is really good. I knocked it back to 5:55. So I knocked it back by 14 seconds a kilometre. Like my last 2K was 6 minutes, which is, I was done at that point. But it's not bad. It's not like to say I had that stitch situation and I felt really ill and then I didn't fuel how I usually would have fueled. And I knew that if I didn't take my gel at kilometre 15, because I've done that before in training, and I was cooked again by 18K, and that's exactly what happened again today. But in that moment in time, I was like, do I take another gel and risk that stitch? And then I'm definitely going to stop because I cannot do that pain again. Or do I just wing it and just hope my legs continue underneath me? I'm going to go for a run in the morning because I want my body to understand that just because I've had a hard run doesn't mean every run's going to be like that. And I also think it's probably really good for recovery.
Yeah.
I think mentally I need that challenge again to just go, okay, you're sore. Okay, you're struggling. I'm not going to have a chance to take a break when we're in Madrid or Monza or Austin or Spa. I'm not going to have that break. Today was a massive learning curve. And I just need to make sure that ahead of next year, I'd set myself up perfectly for it, because it's not going to be the walk in the park that I thought it was going to be. I need to understand that recovery is just as important as the training itself. I think I probably need to be more disciplined with the training in the sense of not doing it, because doing it isn't the problem, but understanding that the pressure I put on myself in training and then the pressure I have in life as well, at some point I need to say no somewhere, and it's not going to be the training. Next year, it is going to be the thing that is going to get me through is people's kindness and people's, I suppose, affiliation with what we're doing and how they feel. Like it feels personal to them, so they want to be involved in some way. Whether that's they come and run 5K with me, they come and run 10K with me, they come and scream and shout, those things are going to be what gets me through.
Yeah.